All right, what's up everyone? Welcome to this channel on do-it-yourself home projects and real home product reviews. I am a tightwad handyman and dad, hoping to save you guys time and money out there. In this video, we're going to be reviewing this stroller. I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested, but this baby has held up for nearly 6 years. So I wanted to give you a little tour if you're interested in, buying a stroller that's going to hold up over the years. This one, hopefully, is for you. Maybe yes, maybe no. Let's take a look and see how the color has held up over the years. Now, we use this pretty regularly, still with our 3-year-old, I would say. Our almost 6-year-old has pretty much had it all of her life. Here's another shot for you. The braking mechanism, you can see here, disengaged, and to engage the brake, it just pulls up. So that's still working really well. No issues with sticking or anything like that, and both of those brakes engage without issue. Now, one of the coolest things about this stroller that I love compared to other strollers that we've had is that they have really big wheels and they can handle a lot of different terrains like grass or cement or gravel. Now, if you're looking to take it on the beach, it does wet, compacted sand pretty well, but not dry sand. There probably aren't too many strollers out there that do dry sand. Here's a front shot for you. Again, look at that color and the fabric. There are no visible tears or anything, so that tells me the fabric is indeed holding up well. Here are all of the buckles. Now, everything works pretty well. I'm not going to hook them all up right now for you. Sorry, a little blurry there. But all those buckles still work really well, and the straps and whatnot. No fraying happening at all. Now, we've got a little bit of, I don't know if that's a stain or what that is, but a little blemish there. Probably from our little kiddo being mischievous on the inside. This little window here, the plastic is, nothing's yellowing, but it is, of course, a little dirty. I have not made too many attempts to clean this up for you. Sorry about that. But again, I wanted to give you kind of a natural look. The Velcro still works really well. No fraying of the Velcro in a way that would make it ineffective, even almost 6 years later. It does come with some cup holders. We do have some stuff accumulating in the Velcro, some fabric and whatnot, but it still works pretty well. And we've got the collapsible back. Let me do this with one hand, demonstrate that. This is great. It lays all the way flat or pretty darn close. So if you're thinking about taking this, to the airport and your kid needs to sleep, it does indeed recline all the way. This little tray down here, not a tray, but little place for you to put, diapers and whatnot, collects a little bit of dirt every now and again, but overall still, I think, holds up well. Let's look at the tires now. No punctures. We've never had to fill up the air or repair any of the tires at all. Let's move on here to the front. That front wheel still rotates. We have a little bit of rust right there you can see happening, but nothing that I am going to, not make a review about here. The springs, the shocks are still working really well. We do have some scuffs. That mostly happens from when you fold this thing up, which we'll do here in a second. The edges, the plastic edges, of course, will take a beating if you're throwing it around and whatnot. But all that cushion, all that color is still looking really well. So, all right, to fold it up, we just one hand here. We just pull that up, and could not be simpler. Relatively lightweight. Now, the coolest thing, well, another really cool thing I think about this stroller is if you are taking it to the airport, if you're packing the back of your car or, vehicle or whatever, all the wheels come off, and that's a huge space saver. You can take out those wheels. It can go through the metal detector or the x-ray machine. So the TSA guys will actually have you put that up on the conveyor belt, right, and pass it through. And you might say, oh, it won't fit. Well, the wheels do come off really well. With one hand there, you can see they pull off. It does accumulate some dirt and some sand and some some dust particles. So if you are obsessed about cleaning that out, now would be the time to do that. But overall, over time, it has not affected the operability or the smoothness of these wheels. They're super quiet when they move. And so I just really appreciate that compared to, as I referred to earlier, other strollers that we've had. So here it is, kind of with all the wheels out. You can see how narrow it suddenly becomes, and it gets really flat. So again, if you're putting it in a car, you can kind of pack around it. Now it does lock right there. And so if you're looking to, put it back together again, so to speak, you just take that little locking mechanism out and it should pop up without issue. Here's that brake feature again. One-handed use. Kind of hidden, I would say. Not maybe the best location. You kind of saw it right there around to the right of the stroller, but not inconvenient, especially if you know where it is. But if you have like a grandparent using it, they might be a little confused. So overall, highly recommended. A little stroller, very durable, looks great even 5-6 years later. And that is it. Thanks so much for being with me. For more videos, be sure to subscribe.